Hey guys, what's up? My name's Andy Macdonald. By the looks of things, you just went out and got yourself a brand new pair of AndyMac shoes. And although these shoes are magical, it doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna be out being pro next week. It takes a long time to be a good professional skateboarder, and I know from experience it took me 15 years. Thought it might be a good idea to come down here to the Ocean Beach skate park and kind of put a few things on tape, just get us started in the right direction. So let's go skating. The first thing we need to talk about is the ollie. It's pretty much the fundamental trick in skateboarding. Any trick starts with the ollie. The ollie is the most basic thing that you can do, just getting from point A to point B. If there's something in your way, you ollie over. If there's a curb, you ollie up onto it. You can start stationary, snap the tail, drag that front foot up your board. And you try them rolling. Bend your knees as you come into it, click, jump. Knees bent, pop, lift. I think when there's something in your way, it gives you that much more incentive to get up and over it. It's really important to lift those knees to your chest as you ollie. Frontside 180 ollies, backside 180s. The next thing we'll talk about is the kickflip. Kickflip, it's actually an ollie kickflip. So obviously it starts out with the ollie. You'll snap your tail, drag your foot up as if you're doing a normal ollie, and then flick with your ankle right off the front corner of your board. Snap, flick. Your back foot should catch the rotation. Start rolling with it. Bend your knees, snap, flick, bend your knees and ride away. All right guys, the next thing we're gonna talk about is the flat bar. Pretty much any skate park you find, it's gonna have a flat bar in it. And what we'll start out with is the board slide. Right at the end of the rail, and practice getting on and getting off. Knees bent, pop. Half turn off. It's nice and square, half turn off. Just try and relax as you slide. Just land on the rail, squared with your shoulders square across the rail, so you're perpendicular. Like my little man here just demonstrated. The next thing on the flat bar is the 50-50. Remember, you have to aim your trucks for the rail and stand right above it. Remember, keep your arms out and your knees bent. Balance, and you can ride all the way to the end. Keep your board right in the center. Pop on, stay nice and centered, pop off. So cruise a nice solid 50-50. Turn your shoulders and 180 out. Let's go over what we learned so far today. We learned ollies. We learned kickflips. But what's really fun is putting everything together in one long line. The rail slide and the 50-50. But for me, the funnest part is when it comes to ramps. So let's head on over to Mission Valley. All right, so here we are on the mini ramp. I'm assuming you guys have been here before. You already know how to pump. You get your kick turns, backside, front side. Make sure you always look where you're going. And most importantly, the knee slide. Once you get all that down, it's time to get up the top of the ramp and learn the tail drop. Cover your bolts with your front foot, with your knees bent. Throw all your weight forward. Slam that front truck down. A lot of this is commitment. Lean forward, knees bent, stomp it down. Rock to fakie. I guess the next thing is the rock and roll to fakie. And let your front truck lap over the coping like this. Lean back a little bit, slam down the back truck. Fakie handling up. You're actually gonna do a little mini wheelie. Keep your weight centered right over your board. Stomp the nose so that your back truck clears the coping. shifts onto the nose, and then back. The next thing is the axle stall. Ride straight up until your back truck hits, and then put your front truck down. Back truck, put your weight up on the deck. Front truck. Lean forward on your way in. The axle stall is going to graduate to tricks like 50-50 grind. Keep that front truck in the air and you got your 5-0 grind. And this one's super fun. The 5-0, it's a fakie. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for today. We learned how to drop in, we learned a whole bunch of cool stuff, and the next thing you know, you find yourself up here on the big ramp. 13-foot drop in. Knees bent, just like the other ramps. You got the rocks fakie, and the fakie hang-ups, and the axle stall, and the next thing you know, you're gonna be chucking 540s. So we'll see you on the deck of the vert ramp. See you next time. Your name's Tommy? Nice to meet you, Tommy. My name's Andy. You having fun out here?
Yeah.
Cool. Did you have Oreo cookies earlier?
Huh?
Did you have some Oreo cookies earlier? Yeah, I can tell. Because when you eat Oreos, right, they get all black in your teeth, and when you smile, you're like, hey, how you doing? I ate Oreos earlier. Nice job, Tommy. Sweet Tic Tacs.